Okay, so today we're gonna talk about innovation in real estate. So I'm Rishi Lodhia. I'm the managing director of Eagle Eye Networks, and Eagle Eye Networks is actually number one in cloud video surveillance worldwide, and yeah, we're addressing the needs of many businesses and all kinds of types of businesses in all sizes. So our mission is to deliver video with artificial intelligence and analytics to make businesses more efficient and make the world a safer place. So we originate out of video surveillance. So I was almost 20 years ago the first one to launch a cloud-based video surveillance solution that was light years ahead of any other video surveillance platform today in the cloud. So it was effectively two product life cycles ahead. We had the mission and vision to literally do more than just securing buildings with video cameras, because my belief was, and it still is that you need to give buildings eyes and ears. And the traditional video system was based on just video footage, and if some things happened, you do a playback. And what we believe is that in the next innovation wave, video surveillance cameras become the super sensor to make buildings and cities truly smart. So what we see happening in the world is obviously you're seeing Tesla using lots of cameras in their cars to facilitate autonomous driving, full autonomous driving in the future. You're seeing the iPhone with a lot of cameras. You're just being equipped with doorbells. So you're seeing lots of more cameras and video devices being added into your lives. So, and that's what we see happening also in real estate and in buildings, because with those camera sensors, we can deliver much more. So our vision is that a video system shouldn't be a standalone system, but we're gonna be unleashing that video sensor to other systems in a building and in a city. So that was our initial belief. So we went from connecting the camera to our cloud platforms and then connecting buildings also. So what I'm seeing happening is a couple of interesting things, and I want to share that with you in the next 5 minutes. I don't have a lot of time, but what happened to our lives also is that we became connected, right? First, it started with the internet, and then we came on social media. So I'm seeing that in the next years, buildings will be part of, let's say, a sort of network, right? So a smart building on itself, it will not be that smart as being a part of a network. So I'm seeing a Facebook of real estate happening, right? So we're not only not moving objects, right, a building, but also moving objects, people, cars, drones, all kinds of moving objects, but also buildings around other buildings will be interacting with each other. Right, so that will be an interesting stage in innovation that I'm seeing happening in the coming years. What we're seeing is that that's really going to be the next stage of innovation in these buildings. So in order to achieve that, we will need to do much more than we're doing today. Right, so we're trying to connect the building, but I'm seeing that a lot of the platforms that are being implemented are still not open platform, are proprietary, are not cyber secured, right? So if you want to interact with much more platforms, you need to be open in that way. So I'm seeing that we need to be open more. So Eagle Eye Networks is also opening up its platforms with open, and so that we can offer the video data to much more other systems. Right, think about an access control system that can use our video, for instance, for opening a barrier. We're offering our AI technology, for instance, license plate recognition, to see who's coming, to have a seamless entry and who's coming into a building with its car, and then opening a barrier automatically. But we're also offering this to the AI to parking management solutions. So with the camera, you can, for instance, see which parking spots are open, and to give that feedback to the other systems. But also inside a building, where somebody is walking, who's walking inside the building, and where somebody is, and when somebody is there. So you're giving much more information back to not only just systems in the building, but also what we're seeing is that we can even in the future to other buildings and other objects and other networks around ourselves. So that will make the world smarter, and it will also give more possibilities, right, to real estate. So one of the next steps, what you're then seeing is that it can lead to much more sustainability, because a building will start understanding what's happening inside itself, but also around itself. So that could lead to offering a much better usage of the building, but also customer experience, tenant experience. It could lead to lower operational costs and also to new business models. So one of the bigger things that you're seeing already in the world is that co-living and co-working is going to be exploding, right? So we're people in the world, urbanization is still happening. So we will need a lot of space, let alone in Netherlands. We have 1 million people that probably will need living space. So we need to be more diligent on utilizing the assets that we have. So that will be interesting in the coming years, and I'm looking forward to, with eagle eye, being those eyes and ears of real estate, but also in the future offering that sensor technology to other kinds of systems. So so that's what I'm seeing on the short term. What I'm also seeing in terms of innovation is that not only we can make let's say the building only smarter, but we can also give this tenant a lot of actionable information back, and we can give the users a seamless customer experience. So that in the next years I'll be coming back more here and giving you a lot of more information about that. Almost every building in the world will have so many cameras to do much more than only video surveillance. So I hope to see you back soon, Wouter. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rishi, for your insights. Amazing. You talked about Tesla. Which real estate players do you see becoming the Tesla of our industry?
Well, there's lots of players popping up. Obviously, WeWork had that idea that a building is not just a building, but they're a tech company, right? Yeah. Maybe they were too early, but there are much more other companies that are showing up as a tech company instead of just being bricks. So otherwise, it won't work, right? So
it's more about it is of course about bricks real estate, but we're going to add the bytes.
We're going to add the bytes, a company like Tesla, but also you're seeing General Motors. There's a very good analogy with automotive. So with the technology, you'll have autonomous buildings. You'll have autonomous cities. So it will be a much more let's say a grid offering than just that one building. So yeah, WeWork is one of them, but we're seeing also others. I mean, seeing Regis moving to things like that, and other co-living operators are doing lots of interesting things. We've got a customer called Basecamp. It's a co-living for students. So the way we're gonna live in cities and we're gonna be working in cities is gonna be totally different. And and that's exciting. So tech is gonna help. And tech is going to probably eat the bricks.
Yeah, cool. Hey, some people say the pandemic had a massive impact on that smart and healthy topic. Other people say the pandemic didn't hit that hard yet in real estate. What do you see?
I think it's literally moved us 5 years forward. So we all now see the need for accelerating part. And not only, and we're not only looking at ourselves, but we're seeing that we need to fix this in collaboration with multiple parties, right? So you're seeing a lot of more participation from lots of people, lots of companies working together, right? I'm seeing lots of companies also utilizing, let's say, best of breed technologies, not trying to do everything themselves. So, yeah, so the pandemic has helped. I think this is for the better, because now it's going the right way, I think.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much for being with us today. I guess I will see you the day after tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
Talk with the Japanese delegation about well, what's happening there and learning from Japan.
Yeah, so as you know, I mean, I was 4 years the CEO of Panasonic's cloud business, and so I've spent a lot of time in Japan, but also with our Japanese colleague. There's lots of innovation in robotics happening there, so looking forward to hearing more about that.
Cool. Well, see you then. Enjoy your day, and see you soon.
Thank you, Wouter. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.